Here's the video for the Colorado Summit Teardrop Camper. Starting at the front, we got a 2-inch ball. We have the A-frame crank with spring-loaded foot. We also have the Bulldog crank that comes welded to the frame and attaches right there to that circle. This is a Yakima bike holder. We just used some U-bolts and bolted that onto the frame. Here's the window that you can see in between the two beds from the inside. We have input for solar and shore power in the front. Up here you see the Kabari X rooftop tent. That is a pivot angled rooftop tent, but it also pops up in the front, so you have about 10 inches where your feet go, making it fit a little better. Down to the side here, LED lights above the doors, the sliding screen window. These are the bunk beds for kids up to, I'd say, 9 or 10 years old. All my stuff's jammed on there, but the pictures are in the ad. This is the inside, has underfloor storage, all 4 compartments. We also have under the bed storage here. We have storage here, outlet, and where I put my small battery for running the lights inside. One more storage there. Back here, 2 more underfloor storages. We have these 3 shelves. Hold a lot of stuff in here. This is a small shelf for cell phones. And there's also a charger, USB and 12 volt. There's the control for the Truma heater. The switch for the outside light. Interior light on this side also. On top we have a Max Air fan, blows in or out. It's all we ever needed for air conditioning. And we have a very large skylight. Over here I wrap the fenders in like a boat decking. It's nice and sturdy, good to stand on, it's not slippery. It comes with 11-pound propane. And there's the output for the sink and the gas line. And here's the hot water heater. Instant hot water, very hot and very instant. It comes in a Pelican box that you can lock right there. And here's the sink. This clamps on the RV rail, so it's removable. It hooks up right to the water there. You can hand pump it or run it with pump switch from inside the camper, which is right here, a little round circle. Here's the barn doors on the hatch, fold out into these shelves. That's where I set my Blackstone on my other cooktop, and then they fold down. Over here we have, that's where I put my 2,000 watt battery to run the fridge. I have the ARB fridge on a slide out. It's a single zone, can make it a fridge or freezer. It's basically brand new. Over there's a spot for the wheel chocks. And this is the galley. It's enormous. Very fun for cooking and projects. Here's the Truma 12 volt furnace. The control inside that I showed. Also comes with the 2-burner cooktop stove and a 17-inch Blackstone griddle. As you can see, these are very large shelves for storage here. Up here we go pots and pans and lids. There's a light on top of the hatch that can be turned to motion or on all the time. This is the other door. Close those. Okay. On the other side, This is the input and the overflow for the water. These are the tires. Really good tread left on them, 80%, maybe more. American Racing rims. These are 33s. Same wrap on the fender on this side. Here we got the 23-0 180 awning. I think it's 20 feet front to back, covers this whole side and then some. It has LED lights built into it. Very nice system. Here's the LED light above the door. That's there. And underneath, I'll show you. This is a 1/4 inch steel, welded, solid piece of steel. Very good for off-roading. You could drag it across boulders and rocks and be fine. It's a 3,500 pound solid axle with trailer brakes. A very sturdy, very, very well built camper. And, yeah, that's it. We've had it for a few years. Very fun for our family. There you go.